Okay, this is a review on my Volkswagen Passat TDI SE model. Uh, Today I'm gonna do a review on this car here. Look at these wheels, because I have, something to talk about these wheels. Anyway, let's go inside and take a look. Okay, let me start it up. Bought this car last year, July. This month gonna make 1 year since I have this car, so I decided to do a review on this car. Okay, uh, the reason why I get this car here, fuel economy. TDI, give great fuel economy. It's like 43 to 45. Depends on how you drive. You can get maybe 47, depending on how you drive on the highway. Even more. But anyway, uh, do I find anything wrong with this car, anything like that? So far, there's just two issues in which I have with this car. One is the navigation. It's not a navigation in which you could, you know, move the screen with your with your fingers or anything like that. You can't do that. So if you drive and you decide you want to see, where you're gonna turn, you can't do that. And that's what I don't like with the navigation. But another thing also too, it take you on a long route. But I realized that you can set it for short distance or long distance. So it's on the long distance. So that was on my part. But just not being able to move the screen, just sucks. Alright. So far everything on it, is, I have no problem with it. Sunroof, you can see sunroof. Uh, very different, setting and opening. Very, variable setting. And these are leather seats. I think they should have just, make this passenger front seat powered, but they didn't. It's, you have to pull this lever, to move the seat for the, but, it's a SE, so I guess maybe that's the reason why they didn't put power seat on the passenger side. All right. Leg room. This car have a lot of leg room. I am 6'4", 6'4", and as you can see, I got a lot of leg room. A lot. I traded in my Dodge Charger for this car, and my Dodge Charger, have a lot of leg room, but you know, gas, mileage, is it's a lot. Uh, with this car, I put like for the week back and forth to work, 25 miles to and 25 miles from, so 50 miles every day, and 5 days a week, and I put like 6 gallons every week. I don't even reach half tank. But anyway, with a charger now, I used to have to put like 15 gallons, and I was spending like 50, almost $60. As you know, the gas price in New York, it's very high. And with the diesel, I pay like $4. Sometimes I can get for like $3.99, and I'll spend like maybe $23 to $24 every week in fuel. With the charger, I was spending almost $60 in fuel. So that's where the savings comes in. I was watching on YouTube, there's this guy doing a review on the Volkswagen Passat TDI, and he was saying, oh, the diesel price is so high, and nobody gonna be interested in TDI. But I realized that that guy doesn't know what he's talking about. Yes, diesel is a little bit expensive, but the miles per gallon, that's where it works out. So some gas station might sell diesel for like $4, 4.25 to 4.19, and if you drive around and shop around, you can get diesel for like 3.95, 3.89. So It all depends on how you want to do it. And for me, doing 50 miles a day, 6 gallons a week, $24 a week, that's a lot in savings compared to the Dodge Charger. But anyway, another issue which I have with this car. Let's go around and let me show you the trunk. I think they could have designed the trunk just a little bit better. Just a little bit better. Hold on, let me go around and show you the trunk. Okay, now the trunk. Room-wise, the trunk, it sucks. It sucks. You see these right here, whatever they want to call them. As you can see, when you close the trunk, when you put a suitcase in it, it hits whatever you put inside the trunk. I think they should have mounted the inches on the side right here. It would be, you have much more room inside the trunk if they put the inches on the side right here. Instead of put it right here where when you close the trunk, it goes all the way down in the trunk on both sides. So whatever you have inside here, it's hitting it. I think, VW should have just put it on the side right there. Okay. Oh yeah, the wheels. Yeah. See those wheels? Well, guess what? One morning I wake up, all 4 rims and tires were gone. All 4 rims and tires. They left the car in 2 jacks. Man, I was pissed. But anyway, insurance replaced them, and for the headache and everything for that day, it was crazy. But anyway, I have the Dodge Charger. No one steal the rims off of it. And this car, they take all 4 wheels off of it. So this time I put wheel locks on it. So I learned my lesson. Whenever I buy a new car, I always put wheel locks on it. Even though I never did put a wheel locks on the Dodge Charger. But you live and you learn. So that's how that is. But anyway, I know who's stealing, but oops, someone calling me. But anyway, we're gonna have to reject this call here. So we'll reject that call. All right. Anyway, Bluetooth. As you can see, you also have voice command where you can, do your voice command and call John or call David, whoever. That's a real nice feature. And it has in the DSG transmission, which is very good. It's a 6-speed DSG transmission. It changed very smooth for it's a manual transmission with a dual clutch system, like an automatic, where the computer changes gears and stuff like that. It's a pretty nice setup. Also, too, another issue which I have with this car, I'm just here thinking about remembering it. The AC, the AC in this car, it is not the most. How should I put it now? Let's say it doesn't cool the car down quickly. It doesn't cool the car down quickly. You have to have it on blast. You have to put it on max, high, just to get it, cool down the car. It's like you're driving in, New York City in the stoplight, stopping and going, stopping and going. It's like it takes forever to cool down the car. The Dodge Charger did have, as you could see back here, in between the 2 seats, just have 2 vents back here. Well, this doesn't carry it, and I think maybe that's one of the reasons why it doesn't cool down, fast enough. My son, when I'm, traveling with him, he's in the back, he's sweating, and I'm up at the front. I'm feeling the breeze, but if you move certain ways in the car, you don't really feel it. It takes a long time to cool it down, but after a while, it cools down the car. But it's not the most efficient AC system. It's not the coldest, it doesn't cool down the car real fast. I was thinking maybe because the Dodge Charger have a 3.5 V6 engine, which is a much more bigger and powerful engine. Maybe that's the reason why they put a maybe bigger compressor, and the Dodge Charger could cool down that car, in just 5 minutes and the whole car is freezing cold. But with this, it takes a while to cool it down. What else should I say about this car now? Storage. You know, we got a lot of storage. As you can see, my junk inside here. Got a lot of junk inside here also too. Cup holder. The glove box. It's not the biggest. It's not the biggest glove box, but you know, it works. Got another storage area over here. As you can see, more junk. And you know, leg room in the back. There's a lot of leg room in the back. You know, inside here is just as roomy as a Dodge Charger, and I think that's one of the things that also appeal me with this car. You know, seems you know, appealing to me with this car. It has a lot of leg room. You know, inside is very roomy, but the trunk is not the most roomiest trunk. So overall, I give this car here. I would say I give this car a 4.5. But just for the trunk and the AC, you know, I don't, you know, I'm not really happy with the AC. I'm not really happy with the AC, and I'm not really happy with the room in the trunk. But other than that, overall, the car is, you know, it do what, you know, it's set out to do, you know, such as mileage and, you know, fuel economy. I would say, you know, you get your money's worth in the fuel economy. You know, for $24 every week, yeah, it works out. It works out, and I would advise anybody to get this car. It's a great buy. I don't regret it. So that's my review. I don't know how well I do on the review, but it's a TDI diesel, and I would recommend anyone to get a TDI diesel just for the fuel economy. All right, bye.